Hello. Are we working? Let us see. We are, yes. Here we go. I will just need to pop out the chat. Pop out chat. There we go. That's done. And now let's just share it. Oh, how are we all? It is hot. It is hot. Share it on Twitter as well, and then we should be all set. Let me copy link. So basically, I've just got a big pile of bulk to go through. I really have no idea what's in this. There we go. I had a big two responses to my poll. Bumbuckler. Hello, Jack. How you doing? I have bulk. I have bulk to sort. So we're going to sort bulk. Let me go get the package. Oh, we do have more bulk coming too. What? So, oh my lord. Right. So here we go. I have no idea what's in here. I don't usually buy bulk off eBay because it's more expensive than, you know, people coming to me directly, but I thought, why not? Sorry, I know that's really loud. Ooh. Right. I don't know if the safety side of it, of my mic, just cut that out. I think it's about 2,000 cards. Got a lot of plastic bags. Right, here we go. Right, there is 4 ETBs full. Let me get them all out. I don't know the era. Like, you know, this could be a complete dud. This was me taking a risk. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Okay, so that's not a good start. That's Korean. Right. What's happening here? Can you focus a bit more, please? Right, so we've got some. That one sells. I'll pull that. A lot of just Scarlet and Violet at the moment. Hello, Weekly Anime Focus. How are you? Some White Flare. So I am quite picky when it comes to. The hell is this? Who wants this nonsense? Can I have the bulk? Lee's? I mean, you can buy my sifted bulk off me if you want to. I mean, that's Korean. I don't really do much Korean. Tends to be just like hits. Crystal Dribble, Fluffy, what's this? Chaos Rising, there's some Froakie. Fennekin. Nothing amazing so far. Like I said, this was a real punt. It was a risky punt. It was pretty much bought sight unseen. Like I say, I don't really ever do this, but I thought I would take a risk just because. Looks like, and we'll see how honest this seller was, because they were just like, oh, I don't really know, I just got lots, I don't really know what era it was, I just got lots of packs. And it's like, well, this is what's left of a Chaos Rising. Rip. Special red card has some value. I'm not really listing Scarlet Violet trainers because I've just got a massive backlog, so I don't need to. But maybe this can serve as a lesson to you. Should you buy random bulk lots on eBay sight unseen? I could tell you the answer before I did this. Like, if you are looking to get into bulk, do not buy bulk sight unseen on eBay. Don't do what I've just done. But I was just like, meh, why not? Who knows, I might get something. Team Rocket's Coffin. This is more Korean. Wishmere, Porygon, Durant. I think I need to. So far we've pulled a grand total of 1 card. This is our pulled pile for stuff that we're going to list. Snorlax doll sells because people like Snorlax. Get good. You're right, Camp. How are we all on this fine? Is it a Tuesday? This is Paldean Fates. Let's say there's no reverse hollows in this. It is just all commons. I took a punt. We will see. See, I do like this Gloom artwork. It's the first Sword and Shield. I do like that Gloom artwork. You know what? We'll pull that just so we're getting some value of it. This is Shining Fates. And now we're back into Scarlet and Violet. I say there is really. Ooh! There we go. Non-hollow rare Gengar. That's a nice pull. There is value in Scarlet and Violet bulk, for sure. That's Chinese, but I just have such a big backlog of cards. Like, I could do the Ninetales, but I've got such a big backlog of cards that there's honestly not much point, and I can get it so easily. So what? Don't lie about what? Value in Scarlet and Violet. There is in Bolt. It's just there's a lot of playables. When I say value, I'm not talking like big money cards. It's like stuff like 20p and above. It kind of depends what you're going for. But in my bulk strategy and what I do with the bulk, it's mainly reverse hollows. And hollows, like 151 is always easy. The popular artists, and then your like your EVs, your Snorlaxes. Oh yeah, 50p. 50p, like there's nothing that you're gonna get, but it's like you know, if you pull enough cards that are 50p, it all adds up, and that's the name of the game. A Cursed Duster. That Gengar's probably the best pull so far. Gengars go a bit silly. This is Chinese. Again, Chinese only tend to do like the hits, but if there is like a... That's Korean. Like if there is like more than the name of the game is Pokemon, correct. If there is more popular ones, and sometimes sort of thing, but why is this sleeved? Like, why is that one random card sleeved? He said, hey, nice to... I do have some better bulk coming very soon, which I'm very, very excited for. Some of the like stuff that I have seen, not the sight unseen eBay lot. I did also... This one wasn't sight unseen. I bought a binder of cards. Some cool stuff in it. Like I didn't pay a lot, so we can see there. Adversity Apology again. Special red card is playable. Stellar Crown Mewtwo will sell. Yo, it's my boy. The Sandy of the Slashiest. Nimble. See, Yukamori. I could pull that, but I've got a lot. If it was reverse hollow, I probably would pull it, but I've got enough for Yukamori. Did you, were you here when we got the Druddigan, Jack? I almost threw the whole lot in the bin immediately. I was like, well, there's nothing here, is there? We got Druddigans. Hi, nice to meet you. Chino. It is Mr. Vinova himself. Hello. Right, let's put all of this back in. Just sifting through a delivery of bulk that I took a punt on eBay. And so far, not great, although I have just seen something here. Which you have a little spoiler there. Druddigans, baby! Yes, there was indeed some Druddigan. Well, there was a Druddigan. This is Korean. I say I don't do. See, look, like a Korean Umbreon. My next one is Yorkshire Card Show on. Is it October the 3rd? October the 3rd and 4th is the next one. Ghastly, right? Give me... No, there's not going to be a Gengar because the Gengar was hollow. Trapinch, Seal, Piloswine, Duraludon, Cresselia. Dawn is playable. I'm not pulling playables at the moment. Piplup, Vibrava, Demanitan, Pawmi, Swino, Lombre. Nothing there. Nice, yeah. I've got less at the back end of the year because I'm doing more on eBay now. I've got that Yorkshire one in October, and then I've got Stevenage on 28th of November, and then back end of January I've got the NEC. More Korean. Oh no, Chinese. You can always tell Chinese because it gives you a little set number at the bottom. Anything from here? Little so-so. But yeah, we will definitely go through the future bulk that I've got coming up because that stuff is. Oh really? Oof. Yeah, oh hello. Now this is what we like. Pikachu Ascended. Pikachu is always an easy pull. Chansey, Pokemon Go. No, I'll pass on that. That goes there. That goes there. I've got an Evolutions Ponyta. Add into the ridiculous amount of evolutions that I have. Doduo, 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 Dodrio, 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 and Doduo. There we go. All of those are pulled. Because that's Fire Red Leaf Green. That's Diamond and Pearl era, I think. So is that's Sun and Moon. And then that's XY, Diamond and Pearl, XY, Sun and Moon, XY. Perfect. That's what we like. And then we've got XY Chansey. So the way I do it is Scarlet and Violet, very picky with. Sword and Shield, popular Pokemon, hollows, reverse hollows, and things like that. Anything Sun and Moon or older, everything gets pulled. So that's a nice little stack there. So there is just a lot of randomness mixed in with this lot. This is all Chinese. Very, very random. Caterpie, Girls Trumpet. And if you are watching this and you've got bulk to sell, sell me your bulk. Here we go, Gengar. Gengar is one of the few Scarlet and Violet normals, which is just an easy pull. Yes, if you are selling bulk, please reach out to me. I will buy your bulk. No trainers. Piggy, Glass, Trumpet. Oh look, a reverse hollow. That snuck through the net, didn't it? That can go there. Miltank, Dunsparce, Holucha, Fan Rotom, Dunsparce, Hoot. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm waiting for the first lot of bulk to be sorted. What do you mean, this lot? Or the stuff that I've just put aside? Let's say when it's in all in the system, that's when I can start pulling stuff easily for you, JB, because I will literally just be like, right, let's go through the sets. What have I got from this? Bang. What have I got from this? Bang. Big bundle. Right, these are Chinese and Korean. And we finish off with a Sandile from Sword and Shield. Right. That is ETB number 1. So from all those cards, oh yeah, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. So this is all we pulled. That was a really random pile of Doduo and Dodrio. Like, I'm not entirely sure. why there was just a sleeved bundle of Doduo and Dodrio, but yeah, I ain't complaining. Right. This looks like... Oh, hello. Sword Shield, right. Your Yukimori, you can be pulled. Yes, we love Sword and Shield. Ferrothorn, Chatot. Cheese! Rocky Helmet. Sword and Shield is more promising. I'll get to that there. Let's just go like this. And we're back into Scarlet and Violet. To me, he said, ghastly, absurd. See, unless we come across 151 and their reverse hollows, which they won't be, because this was advertised as a common lot, then there's not going to be much to pull. Again, that Yukimori I could pull, but I won't because I've just got a lot. What you could pull? Why did I start piling them off on their own? I don't separate based on era. Yeah, this wasn't, so far, this wasn't the wisest purchase from me, but it's not a lot. Should you buy random bulk lots on eBay? No, get people to come to you directly. This one is sleeved. Ooh, look. What's this, Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Light play, moderate play. Not bad. Random finds like that are good. There's some Japanese in here, which is good. I want to see Japanese more than Korean and Chinese. Nantes, Low Penny. Jigglypuff, that's Sun and Moon. Not Jigglypuff, Lickitung. That is 2021, so that's... These are both Sword and Shield era. As is that Licky. We can get some more Sun and Moon stuff, that'll be cool. Prismatic. Wiggle it. Don't need energies, that's one thing I don't need. I've got energies coming out with my ears. Right, we've got a tiny little stack being built. Teeny tiny. I'm hoping that one of these other, like, later ETBs is just like, bang, yeah, here we go, all Sun and Moon and older, but I don't have high hopes in all honesty. Oh dear. Yeet. It's far too hot, by the way. Like, why is it so hot, Marie? Can the sun just, like, not, please? Can summer be finished with yet? Like, I want it to be sunny when I go on holiday. I don't want it to be sunny when I'm sat working. He said, That's this thing. You go there. You can go in there. More Chinese and Korean. These are Chinese. See, a Chinese Pikachu. Like, do I pull a Chinese Pikachu? Part of me is tempted to, just to try and maximise what I'm getting out of this lot more. But at the same time, I don't think I've been bothered. Like, I do like reverse hollows and stuff from Chinese, but I don't know. It probably would sell, but I'm not at a shortage of cards, in all honesty. Yeah, we've got another reverse hollow snuck in. So you can see, when you get used to it, you can sift very, very quickly, because I kind of know what I'm looking for. I know that if it's got a grey border, the likelihood is it's not going to be something that I want to pull. If it's Chinese or Korean and it's not hollow, it's not something I want to pull. Your Sword and Shield, your Sword Shield, Sword Shield, Sword Shield. I mean, that's a non-hollow rare, which I could pull, but I don't. I mean, again, it's like I've been saying, when I've got a huge backlog of cards, I can be more selective. If I didn't have a backlog of cards, like the size that I did, I would probably have, like, pull the non-hollow rares from Sword and Shield, and pull like the Chinese Korean Pikachu and things like that, and some of the like Scarlet Violet Yukamoris, things like that. Like, but when I do have such a backlog of cards, I don't need to. So I don't. Right. You're getting to be quite a big pile, so let's put the Chinese and Korean in here. If anyone happens to stop by who does buy sifted bulk, hit me up, because I've got a lot. I do have a buyer, but kind of ideally want someone closer. Hello, how are you, sir? Chinese and or Korean. Yeah, it's going alright. This is just a new lot that I randomly took a punt on eBay. Not going amazing so far in terms of value, but I mean, I'll get most of the value back when I bulk out the sifted, like to people that do lots and things like that, which I have looked at, but right now I don't. Here we go. That's a nice one. Another Evolutions. I have so much Evolutions. If anyone is looking to complete their Evolutions set, please, for the love of God, tell me. Because I probably have a full base set of Evolutions. Nice! I love sorting cards. This is like my happy place. Yeah, there's another one that I could pull if I wanted to. The Chinese Atsoko Ito, but I won't. I've got a really nice collection coming in soon, and also when I was buying the collection, I was like, oh hey, do you happen to have any bulk? And they said, yes, lots. And I said, I will buy it for you. And they said, from you, and they said, it's not sorted. And I said, it's fine, I will sort it for you and then buy it for you. Oh, Riftband, are you making a deck? Here's a fun one. We have another pull, 2015 Tomokazu Inkei. Light play, moderate play. But we have something to pull again. This is the thing, this is why bulk is fun, because I'm just flicking through stuff being like, meh, yeah, whatever, and then I'm like, oh, look. And you know, it's not the most incredible thing in the world, but it's different. Oh, nice. Very nice. But this is what I could do with right now. I could really do with one of these. Because it is hot. All Kamiya guards are good, yeah. Kamiya, Atsuko Ito, Yukamori sell all the time on my store, and I'm getting more people now that like I can see are there's Pikachus. Pikachus are just an easy pull. People that like come in and get in like specific like Pokemon. Like I seen someone the other day who just bought loads of like, who was it? I think it was Slurpuff. Just loads of Slurpuff, and I'm like, yeah, you're someone like this is why I did my shop, to help people like me who are collecting Sandra and Sandslash, when you're just like, okay, I want them all. So yeah, it's good fun. Real nice mix of stuff. We got some Chinese here again. Chinese is an easy one. Ooh! Where did you come from? A black and white Pampor. Yes. Yes, they are. These are incredibly fake. These are incredibly fake Korean cards. Like, they're slightly too big and they just feel off, but who's faking Korean cards? But yeah, that patchwork one is going to be very popular. That's cool. I like artists who are like just different. He said, oh, nice to meet you. Sometimes as well, like when you're handling like loads of cards, and you come across fake cards. Sometimes because you've handled so many cards, you're like it takes you a while sometimes to just be like, yeah, okay, this is definitely fake, because like you've touched so many cards and you've handled so many cards that like the feeling just all feels alien to you. Like you've lost all sort of like sense for like things that are different. This is a great card, by the way. I love this card, this Tomokazu. The Marini and the Corsair in the background. Reminds me of the new Picopia DLC. But yeah, sometimes like you're like that and you're like, oh, I don't know. But then once like that, I was just like straight away, I was like, yeah, these are fake. This is not the sort of foreign that we want. We want Japanese. Either someone's having a bonfire or my house is on fire. Oh, some of those were Japanese. Eh? So confused. Yeah. You're just like, I can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not anymore. It's kind of like when you've had like a whole day of like doing stuff and you're just like, I just feel numb to the world. Right, we are 2 ETBs down almost. He's going to be Chinese, yeah. Oh, look, a so-so. Energy Swap. Pokepad, again, playable. Could pull them if I want to, but I'm not. Like, I can't be bothered right now. I've got enough to keep me busy that I don't need to pull playables. Do you remember the Pokepad went silly when they first came out and ascended? Like they went so crazy, and it was like you know, it's a trainer card. It's going to be reprinted a lot. like like I mean, when did it come out? It came out with Perfect Order. How long after that was Ascended? Because it was like extremely playable, so it became wanted sooner, and I think that kind of comes into it because people are just like, I mean, if you're playing the TCG and that's like the main playable, like you're gonna need it in your deck like pronto. Oh dear. Energies. This is a lot of Chaos Rising. How's Abby's work? Always see her art come up and it looks awesome. Again with the fake Korean. Odd. Peculiar. How much can I fit back in this ETB? Because I'm not sorting these into the long boxes to shift off yet. These can just go back in. I know that these are all commons and uncommons. Oh god, I've got so much. Yeah, that's fair. It's kind of like where I am with streams now. Like I don't stream anymore apart from this. Just more time with kids. I mean, that's a cool one. That's Hidden Fates artwork. That's Hidden Fates. Just more time with the kids and stuff, which is why I stopped streaming in the first place. I'll just do this. Like, no worries. Thank you very much. Have a good one. But yeah, like less time in it. That's an Eevee. Nope. Oh. Please don't all fall down. Okay, more. Yeah, that's fair. That's what I was like, and I was like, you know, like weighing it up, like when was it? Was it March? Oh, hello. I've got a delivery. Oh, be right back. Hello. Oh, perfect. Woohoo! Now, this might mean nothing to a lot of you, but to me, it is very exciting. Yeah! Royal Mail Grey Sacks. Oh. So now, I'm gonna have, like, I don't have to sit and scan every order. I will change my dispatch days to say Monday and Friday, or once a week, twice a week, and I can fill up this sack. I can tie it off at the top, and then I get one proof of postage for everything. This is going to make my life a lot easier. Like days like yesterday when I had 84 parcels. 84 parcels I had to send. Do you know how long it takes to stand at a post box scanning 84 parcels individually? Do you know the amount of looks you get when you stand there? Stand there scanning 84 parcels individually. You get a lot of looks. And it's also Mostly redundant because the Royal Mail app doesn't save more than 20. So you just... Yeah. So yeah, this is going to make my life a lot easier because then I can just load up the sack, tie it off, go drop it off at the post office, be like, here you go, here's a sack of all of this. And then, Bob's your uncle, I am done. Game changer. Baby steps. It's all about finding ways to be efficient. So the amount of time it takes to do stuff is less and less and less. So you're still doing it right, but it's not taking as much time or effort. Cryogonal. This is such a random mix of cards. End's Castle. Chinese and Korean. Again, they like... Yeah. Really, really weird. So if you were wondering if it's worth buying random bulk lots of eBay, I could have told you before this that the answer is no. However, if there was any doubt, the answer is no. Did I have a point? Maybe they're going on that. Oh! They reap the sheep. Goes beep beep. Right, I have a box here now for the Chinese and Koreans. That's going to make life a lot easier. I think once I'm through all of this, I might then just start sorting out into the respective piles and get over my sorting bin and start doing that because I need to get that. Oh my god. Yeah, they need to be added to it. I think that lot needs to go uploaded. To be honest. Charmeleon Wooper. That's cool. There we go, a random black and white. And that's why you sift everything. Because you don't know what you're going to come across. Again, it's not going to be a game changer, but floor price $1.99. It adds up. There's some Japanese in there. Alright. This is Glory of Team Rocket Korean. And Korean and Chinese can just go in this box. So when we get to the end of the Korean and Chinese here, if we are going to get to the end of the Korean and Chinese here, or if this is all Korean and Chinese, which is looking increasingly like it is, yeah, cool. Okay. Again with this, Korean and Chinese can just, I'm not dealing with it unless it's hot, like reverse hollows. Well, even then it's only like the Chinese reverse hollows that are like the energies and the Pokeballs and that. You gotta cut off somewhere. And that Raichu's cool. I've sold a couple of that Raichu in Japanese. Should talk to go Celebi demos. Ha ha ha! Black and white. Alola Mola. A random Fusion Strike Ninetales. Again, like, if I was in need of cards, that Fusion Strike Ninetales. Definitely. But I'm not. I've got a huge backlog, so it really doesn't matter. Is it all? Yeah. He said, oh. Dynamo, these are all Black Bolt. Gear, some more trainers. We'll go there. And we got some Japanese. The Japanese as well, yeah, it is. It's got SV5M. In Japanese, Scarlet and Violet isn't something I pick an awful lot of. Just your big uns. Lily's Determination is another playable card that you can definitely pull if you are looking for playables to list. As well as Mischief was, I'm not sure if it is anymore. Wally's Compassion is another one that is playable and people use for decks. You can create deck sets of like 4 of them. If you want, there is many ways to do it. It's about finding out what you want and how you want to do it. This has not been massively successful, but I didn't expect it to be. I did, based on, right, I won't be buying from the seller again, first of all, but based on what I spoke to the seller about, I expected it to be more varied in terms of eras. And there's a lot of fake cards here as well. Like, but again, like fake Koreans, which is really weird, but I don't know. Is it worth the hassle on eBay? Is it worth going through eBay? Probably not. You win some, you lose some. This is why you don't buy bulk lots on eBay. You get people to come to you, which is what I'm doing and what I will do increasingly more as things progress. Right, we are down to one more box. Hopefully there's some bangers in here, but well, not bangers, but hopefully there's some more stuff of use in here, but I'm not holding out much hope, to be honest. Japanese. Yeah, I need to get a, well, once I've sorted down the backlog a bit, I will be getting out a post on Insta, post on Facebook, and on the website and stuff saying, sell me your bulk. In the meantime, I'm just doing a little bits here and there. Mickey's another one that you could, like, I really could if I desperately wanted to, but these are, that's Japanese, your Japanese. There's something yellow bordered at the back. It is a fairy energy. Huh. So that's from Sun and Moon. But there hasn't been many Sun and Moons. Does that mean there's some more Sun and Moon in here? I hope so. But I don't know. I feel like the seller knew what he was doing when he said to me about it. Oh well, don't matter. Like I say, you win some, you lose some. I don't buy bulk lots on eBay. This is why. I tend to buy more collections of things you can see, which I do have one come in, so we can probably go over that next week. Hopefully I'll have a load of more bulk that I have seen and that is fun, and there should be lots of stuff to pull from next week. Probably do it. It'll be Tuesday again, like similar sort of time. And we could list some cards as well if we need to. I've done today's listings. I've done tomorrow's listings. I'm just trying to get ahead of it this week because I've got a lot on. I've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to do. So we could definitely list some cards if you wanted to. I don't know. It's also extremely hot in here, so I also don't want to be out here forever. I'm cooking myself. It's all Chinese and Korean, aren't there? Until we get to here, and then there's just some more English. Transformation time. All about extracting your value from what you can and then passing it on to the next person to extract their value. Because people do bulk lots, people do multi-card listings, all of that fun stuff. Oof. This is some Paradox, some White Flare. Ignition Energy was playable. I don't know what the sense of it is now. Team Rocket's Great Ball. Things in sleeves. Ooh, fun. Here we go. There was an Evolutions Fire Energy. That's worth pulling because it's in the set. And then we've got a black and white Froakie. There is things. So Chansey. I'll pull that. I'm pretty sure I've got it listed on eBay already. Here's a Sun and Moon Chansey. A couple more bits here. Oh, we've got some Hidden Fates. Let's get rid of this stuff first before we delve into what is in the sleeves. This is a lot of Destined Rivals. Haunter. This is Palladium Fates, I believe. No, Wondrous Patch. Alright, let's make some room. Oh. No! Bother. That sound you heard was me knocking over the stuff, so I didn't know what was sifted, and then that was fallen again. Right, this is fine, we can make it work. Oh my god. Pull this stuff out. Let's put this here. That's the stuff to go through. Let's split this in half so we don't have a massive pile of stuff here. Right. Oh no, let's go through this first. John's in the sleeve. We've got Gloom from Black and White. Gloom. These are both Sword and Shield. So pull that one. We want with those two. No, that is Kamiya artwork, so you could. Hidden Fates I've got a lot of, and these two are Sword and Shield. We'll add that to the Hidden Fates because it is Sword, Sun, Moon, or older. So it follows that rule. And it's not, well, it is a hard rule, really. So this has not been a wise purchase. But have I? Didn't spend a lot on it, so I think it was 20 quid. But the seller did definitely pull the wool over my eyes a bit. Being like, I don't really know what era it's from. And saying that it was English and Japanese, when it is not, clearly. I would be surprised at this point if there's anything else left to pull. Just some more Chinese and Korean. Hopefully we get to a stage where we're getting good bulk in regularly and this becomes a weekly just little hang out. And you can see some of the workings on behind the scenes. Gengar, yay. It's something. It's something. I am enjoying sifting bulk though. I do wish I had more to sift. I've done all of my sifting. Could do some organising, but to be honest, I don't know. What do we think? All. Damn. Lesson learned. Lesson that I should already have known. Learn. It's alright. It's fine. They can be sorted at another time. Let's convey. Do I have a spare ETB? Yes. Put the trainers in here. I need to fill out my long boxes with cards. Let's have a look at what we have actually pulled. It's a list. While I just have a quick check of something. So we got, again, go ahead and like, let's count how many we pulled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35 cards with a minimum listed price of $1.99 each is 70. But obviously that's not all profit. So yeah, right, let's get this. Here is my sorting box. Ooh. Let me move that out of the way. Can I fit this on? I don't even know if it's all going to fit on the screen, but there. That's not working. that is not working. You cannot see anything here. Hang on, is this? Is that better? Sort of, maybe. Not. That's. Yes, that's Chinese and Korean. Right. Let's get sorted. Let's put that there. That's reverse hollows. You can see sort of the progress that I'm making in terms of sorting some stuff out. This should now be a stack of 50, in which case they can go. I'll tell you what, I'll move this up here so you can see, because these are predominantly the areas that we're doing. So you can see, got that's Chinese and Korean. This is English special hollows. I've got reverse hollows here, which I'll move over here. Non-hollows and EXs and above. I mean, that's technically is reverse hollow. You see X's and above? Yeah. Oh no, wait. Is it? That's just a hollow. Is it hollows and above? No. Okay, right. Your hollows, you can go there. See, a lot of this stuff has actually just been sat here for a while. I do need to get it into bags because then I can just put this away. Again, I count it into stacks of 50 and then it goes into my staging inventory. And then it gets uploaded and then it goes into my proper inventory. But I don't actually have any team bags at the moment. I've got some arriving today because I was out and I wasn't prepared enough. So I needed to order some off Amazon just to come today, and then the other ones will be coming whenever it is they're coming. But then that's like a larger amount. I think I've got 200 coming from Amazon. Amazon is more expensive. Right. Got Japanese. I don't really know why you're there. Japanese, you're just normal. I don't know what to do about them because they're a bit more awkward. And there's another one. A bit more awkward. EXs. So these will all be listed onto eBay at some point. The problem I've got with the V unions is obviously they scan individually, but are you really going to buy them individually? Well, probably not. You'd just buy them, wouldn't you? You'd just buy the set. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that in that sense. But these all I think these are all non-hollow, in which case I don't actually need to organise them. They can just be split into piles of 50. Yeah, so these are all non-hollows. That's fine. They can just be done. So that's kind of it. Okay, so that's kind of it. Thank you for hanging out. As I said, I will be back next week. I'm going to try and make this a weekly thing wherever I can. Just hang out, sort cards. We should have more bulk next week. Some more exciting bulk. So yeah, see you later.